Hello, Soul Tribe. Oops, I'm already starting off by smacking the microphone. Wake up, everybody. Hello, hello. How is everyone doing out there? Welcome if you're new. My name is Kelly. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Remember, everybody, like, share, subscribe. And get that out of the way because half the time I forget to say it. Comment down below. Love to hear from you all. Smash that like button, peeps, because it gets it out to the algorithm, and I appreciate it so much. But it also helps your fellow peeps, the fellow collective, get the message if they need it. So it's kind of an energy exchange with myself and with the universe. So doing that just kind of connects you to the reading. And if it's meant for you, then it's saying that you claim it. All right. Well, today I am going to get some, what I used to have a daily thing called the Daily Dish. And I love the name because it was food for thought, you know what I mean? And it was like a little dish and it had tarot card, whatever. And I think people got confused. So I'm going to be starting the same thing, but I'm going to be calling it the Daily Shuffle. It's going to start, well, it depends on when you're watching it. If you're watching when I release this, it's going to be the beginning of April 2026. This is the end of March 2026 that I'm doing this. Before Wednesday, of course. I mean, you know, it's the day before Wednesday. But anyway, so the energy for today is what I would call Wednesday wisdom. So let's see what wisdom that Spirit has for us, okay? I already did a weekly reading. If you haven't seen that, check it out. I will be putting it down in the... Okay, wait a minute now. I pointed over here, but I guess it's backwards for you guys. So I think it's going to be over here at the end of the video, okay? So there'll be a little card that pops up at the top, but at the end, you can, if you just want to click on that, you know, of course, watch the whole video because you want to see the whole message, right? It is a general read, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, I usually have coffee. I've already had my coffee today. I'm just drinking some plain water right now. Okay, not that you needed to know that, but anyways, what's the wisdom? The Empress. Well, the first thing I heard was growth, which kind of ties into the weekly reading. So there's a lot of growth happening here. You are in touch with your divine feminine, regardless of your gender, divine feminine, of your feelings, your intuition, what your heart wants, what your soul wants. You're really connecting with your higher self and your soul. And with that, we have, Queen of Wands, stepping into power, strength. This is good, collective. There are a lot of you out there that are just stepping up to the plate and hitting that home run. That's what you're doing. Stepping up to the plate and hitting the home run. You have the Moon, Four of Pentacles, and the Judgment card, which also came out in the weekly, and after that is the Fool. Let's deal with these first. First of all, at the time of recording, we're going towards the first quarter, but then going towards a full moon. So I'm hearing that it's like full moon energy. So there may be things that we need to release right now. If you haven't already, there are things we need to release to kind of help even give us more power than maybe we already have. The Four of Pentacles. Wait a minute here. This was in the weekly read, but I'm getting a different feeling with this one. You're starting to realize, I don't know if I want to say jewels or gems, the things in your life that really matter to you and to your soul. And the Four of Pentacles is actually based on material things, and it could be, and I'll give you an example in a minute, but whatever it is going to give you some sort of epiphany. Now, when I say material things, I'm thinking of like incense. Maybe it's a book, something that is sparking that empowerment in you. This channel is all about empowering yourself, all right? And being great, just being great, no matter what you're doing and how you do it. And there's the Star card, the wish come true. You're healing. You're healing from some sort of hurt, moving from rough waters to calmer waters to find your happiness. And I could just keep going. The High Priestess is under that. No, sorry, it's sideways. The High Priestess. But with the High Priestess there, I'm hearing that your higher self, you are in touch with this Empress, the Divine Feminine, with your higher self. And you're finding little mysteries in your life. maybe strange things are happening, you know. If you believe in the paranormal, and not only do I believe it, but I've experienced a lot, and maybe I'll do some tribe talks or chats so we can talk about that kind of stuff. All right, so let's see what we have for what's going on with us right now. I'm going to use my old format. The Nine of Wands. Okay, so that was in the weekly reading. I'm telling you, you all should probably watch that to give you a little extra energy for the week. But there's some cards that are showing up in here as well. It's keeping going no matter how hard it is, no matter how it looks like it may not happen. Whatever it is you're thinking about, this is your confirmation that it will. But it takes you to get that strength, that inner strength, and empower yourself and just plow forward and do it. Plow forward and do it. Just like Nike. What you need to focus on? Be aware of your emotions, but don't let your emotions overpower you. Make decisions that are going to be good for you overall and in the long run. And you may feel a certain way, but it's stepping back and going, okay, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling A, B, and C. But instead of getting all wigged out, instead of getting all, frazzled, angry, upset, whatever, the King of Cups is being aware, very aware of their emotion, but making decisions that is going to not only what your heart wants and what your soul wants, but what's going to be good for you overall moving forward. I don't know if that makes any sense. All right. Let's see what we have here. The Seven of Cups. Could be a love situation. Just going to say with the cups coming out, but it does not have to be. It's making a choice. Maybe you're having a hard time making a choice. Choice. My God. Why can I not talk? I'm hearing, it's interesting how these are all stacked up. It's like everything feels important to you. Everything feels like I don't want to do this or I don't want to give this up. But there's something that you may not be wanting to make a choice. I don't know what take was. Take the chance. It's being resilient. You just, no matter what your feelings are right now, no matter what you're feeling, it's not like don't feel them. Be aware of them and sit with them maybe for a minute or a bit, but also be rational in your decisions. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to some people. All right, let's see what we have here. The Nine of Cups. Interesting. Well, it could be a love situation. Because the 7 to the 9 is a 2. Partnership. But that could also be the partnership with the masculine and feminine within you. I'm more about the self-awareness and what we can do, because we can't control what other people do, nor should we try. But we can only take care of ourselves and we can do what we can do, but we can't change the world. We can't change what other people feel or think. No matter how hard we try, it's not going to happen. We can suggest things, but the Nine of Cups here is, you know what? It's being content with where you are right now. Knowing that whatever is happening in your life right now is, I'm sorry, probably rattling the camera, is meant to be. This is the way it's meant to be. There's a lesson in this, or this stuff is happening for a reason, and it's being mature and being self-aware enough to realize that. Does that make sense? Instead of sitting in a corner and crying, going, why does this always happen to me? It's stepping back and saying, okay, this really does suck. I don't understand why this is happening, but this must be happening for a reason. Knight of Swords. That came up in the weekly reading, but this is a different energy this time. I'm hearing don't go with the first thought you have. Whatever that means, not sure. Don't go. I'm going to get the advice card so I don't forget. Don't go with the first thought you have, okay? Again, this is midweek, so, things can change. As you move forward, things can change. But the wise person doesn't make, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm going to say irrational decisions. There's something that's going to happen that's going to make you want to jump and just go. And I think that's the emotion. You think. You're thinking that this is it. No, wait a minute. But the King of Cups is saying, wait a minute, let me think about this. Am I just acting on emotion? Or is this really what I need to do? And the Knight of Swords is not going to let opportunities go by. So, I mean, we all make our own decisions. The Two of Wands. Yes, making preparations. Thinking about what we want to come from this. And then making the proper decisions from that. The Seven of Cups. Still listen to your heart. But don't let your heart push you or cloud judgment. Does that make sense? I hope so. I truly hope so. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and checking this out. I appreciate it. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you're new, just consider subscribing, and hitting the bell icon button. This way you never miss any uploads I do. You never know when a message is for you. And smash that like button. Energy exchange. Claim this energy. And comment down below. I love hearing from everybody, especially where y'all are from. You want to just put an emoji? Put an emoji. It's just fun. I just like reading that stuff, and I read every single one. So, all right. Nine of Wands. Four of Cups. There's the emotions again. Something is, wait a minute. The word stagnation. Something is you're feeling meh. You're not feeling quite up to par. And you want change. But be careful of this Knight of Swords, because you may jump into the fire and get burnt. If that's love, be careful. Not saying this person is a bad person, but just take your time. I'm just hearing take your time. Think about this. Don't let your emotions rule you. You may be overcome with emotions. Don't let those emotions overcome you, and so you make a not so great decision. Don't know how to say that nicely. King of Cups. Seven of Wands. You're being defensive about something. Let me think on that one. Let's see the Seven of Cups. You have two sevens here, and now you have the Six of Swords. I'm hearing that somebody's telling you, wait, just don't jump to conclusions, is what I just heard. But take your time and think about this. That's what I'm hearing. And you're saying, no, I know what I'm doing. And be careful of that. Six of Swords, moving from rough waters to calm waters. There's something that you're thinking of. So it's kind of a catch-22 in a way here. It's something that you're thinking of, and I'm not saying that thought isn't wrong, but it's maybe now is not the time. That's what I'm hearing. So you're going to be moving from rough waters to calm waters, but you may need to be careful of which choice you make right now. Be careful of the choice you make right now. Knight of Wands with the Nine of Cups. Knight of Wands with the Nine of Cups. There's something that you want, and you want to go for it. You really want to go for it. Now, you people, Aries, you impatient Aries, you. I will be doing, if you're watching this when I upload it, I'll be doing the Pisces Aries cusp reading coming up this weekend. So check it out. Friday or Saturday. I'm not sure which. But it will be coming up. I do cusp readings. All right. Knight of Swords. Knight of Cups. Look at the Knight. You're ready to go forward. See what I'm saying? You want to follow your heart. So this could be a love situation. But as I say, it doesn't have to be. It's something that you are I just want to do it and go for it, because life is just sort of not great right now, or it's just not what you're wanting right now. But be careful. Be careful of making rash decisions, is all it's saying. The Four of Wands. Now see, and the Two of Wands. If you take your time and plan this out and think about it, you can choose that path. No one says that this is not the right path. And it'll all balance out. What is meant for you will find you. Okay? So it doesn't matter. If you try to rush it, it may not come at all. Something may happen and Spirit's going to say, nope, that wasn't it. Got to go back. Got to learn the lesson again. Eight of Swords. You feel like you're in prison. There's something that's making you feel like you're in prison, and you just want to feel good. I just want to feel good. And you want to just take this chance. Now, the Fool is usually a good energy. Ooh, but be careful. Oh, wait a minute. We got to stop here. Be careful. because somebody may be trying to lure you, you know, or the devil's luring you into something that isn't what you truly want. You only think you do. Oh, be careful. That was let me tell you, the weekly reading, bottom of the deck, first card, devil. This devil is in our midst right now. Spiritual warfare this week. Whenever you're watching this, the next 7 days and moving forward, it is time to say, not today, Satan, not this week, not ever. I'm going to think about this. I'm not going to listen to you. There's some sort of inspiration that will be coming. The King of Pentacles. Maybe somebody is an earth sign in your life. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, though. They could just have that energy. Someone who's your rock. Or this could be you. Just saying, standing your ground and saying, no, I'm going to go after what I want. But I'm going to think about this. Being strong. You know, don't be the crazy beast and go forward and just attack. But don't give up either. 9 of Wands there. I really want to use that deck again. But let me see. Oh. I'm just going to pull one of these. Alright? It's called Spiritual Symbols. And if you happen to see, when I shuffle it, that it's upside down, these cards were not terribly expensive. I love these cards. These are cool cards. But they're like in reverse. Like the reverse is on the bottom. They have both messages on both sides. And so I have it upside down so I read it correctly. But that's probably why they were cheaper. They probably put them in there because they were made, probably not made correctly. Well, let me just see if there's a card that comes out. Maybe this will ring a bell for somebody. I don't know if I have time to do I don't think so. But check out that weekly reading. I'm going to pull this one because this one wanted to come out. And it, unwavering. Listen to the whispers of your heart, for you know the whole truth. On the other side is stand firm in your beliefs. Your steadfast spirit guides you through uncertainty. This devil is trying to lure you into something that you may feel uncertain about, actually. Restless. See what I was saying? A desire for freedom leads to running away again. And on the opposite side, trapped in instability, resist impulse, urges to find steadier ground. Oh, resist impulsive urges to find a steadier ground. There's something about impulse here. Healing. Distractions aren't a quick fix. Ooh, distractions aren't a quick fix for deeper issues. There may be something you're trying to heal from, and you're trying to run away from it. You don't want to deal with it. Something's here that you need to deal with. Do I have time? Do I have time? I'm just gonna. Oh my God, my cards are gonna fall. Here, I gotta move my stuff here. Crap, I can't reach. Sorry, peeps. These are my moon cards. I just have the energy of whatever moon it is right now. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get a card here. Let's flip it this way. I don't like seeing the cards because I don't want you to think I'm picking a certain one. All right, let's... So far, so good, peeps. And do this one. Deception. A slippery slope erodes trust. Honesty fosters connection and authenticity. Integrity, transparency, and trust. Integrity, transparency, and trust. This may be someone else. This may be just a situation. You know, like something like travel. Light the darkness. Darkness cannot dispel darkness. Only light can. Love, clarity, and awareness. Find the light. Do not let that devil lure you into something that you're not supposed to be involved in. I don't know exactly what that means, but stay unwavering. And think about the decision you make this week. Okay? I'm not saying don't make the decision, but time it. Think about it, plan it out, time it. All right. Collective, this is what I have for you. Thank you all for tuning in. If you're not part of the tribe, do subscribe and join the tribe. I'd love to have you as part of it. Our little collective group here. Community. That's the word I was trying to think. A community. If you've gotten this far in the video, hopefully you have it on put a unicorn as an emoji. All right. Thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.